y'all doing? It's been a minute since I've been in it. It's been a while since you heard from me, child. Alright, double tap that screen as you come in. Give me a like, share, subscribe, a comment. Get in where you fit in. If you don't find that in this video, please check out another one, and I'll see you there too. Alright, let's see what's happening for the next 12 days for each of the zodiac signs. In advance, I thank everybody for being here, especially my moderators. Y'all know we're starting with Aries, right? All right. Give a shout out still to the Geminis. Gemini. Okay. So, hello, Miss Andrea. My beautiful Andrea. All right, so we started with Aries for the next 12 days. Let's see. All right, so some of you Aries are going to be taking yourself out the equation of something. Be a family situation, could be a friendship situation, or you're just going to step back and check out something. Okay? All right, I feel like that some of the Aries are going to be trying to figure out why they have a money shortage, so to speak. You know, you might be helping somebody out, and all of a sudden you're trying to figure out why your money has slowed down or something like that. But it says that there's a decision that you're going to make, but in order for you to make it clear, and it could be pertaining to your finances, you're going to have to step back a little bit. All right? All right. Wow. I also see that we got an Aries here that's going to be having some, going to be kind of wavering, you know, in their strength. Now, I don't know if this is physical strength or is this your spiritual strength, but somebody going to feel like that they might not have the confidence that they thought they did to do something. But that's going to be short-lived, maybe for about a minute at the most. And you're going to turn that stuff around, and you're going to be yourself. You're going to speak with confidence, and you're going to get it done, whatever this is, Aries. All right, let's see what else come out for the Aries. What else happening in the next 12 days for Aries? Okay. You could be dealing with some deceptive people. It don't have to be, or you're just going through some highs and lows here. Okay. But I do see that you're going to be inspired about something. Okay. Something that you're passionate about. Oh, baby. All right. Some of you Aries, yeah. Some of you Aries feel like that, you're going to have it more than however many times you've been getting it. You know what I'm talking about? The intimacy department. And, well, there's one particular Aries going to be there. And this person is going to want to lock somebody down. Yeah. They're going to want to put the name on it. The address. The email address. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I also see that there's going to be some improvements coming in. Things are going to be happening just the way you want it to. All right. Yeah, your money going to get much better. Hey. Hello, Anmo. Oh, yeah. All right. We got an Aries here that has an Empress in their life, or they could be an Empress, but the card is talking about that there are some delays that's necessary. Okay, when it comes to your finances or whatever this large piece of change you got coming in, all right, you might have to wait till they finish tallying up the bills or something. Or you might have to wait till you finish getting your tire changed on your vehicle, or getting the oil change, or something. But there's a little delay. It ain't no big one. It's not a big one. Okay? Somebody got their eyes on your Aries. Yeah, they do. Yes, it is. They do. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right. But either this is you, Aries, or this is somebody else. But somebody feel like that they got the right to talk to you the way they want to. This is a person that's a little aggressive in their conversation. It's like they trying to tell you ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. You also have somebody here, and this may not be the same Aries. This could be a different Aries or somebody which is in the chart. All right, somebody want to correct you on something. They want to correct you. Yeah, 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 yeah. It may be the way you speak. Okay, you may mispronounce a word, and they want to come back and correct you. Okay, or this what you doing. Now you could also be taking up a new language. I'm just telling you what they're telling me. All right. So I see you stepping back from some kind of addiction. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what they said. Uh, it could be you obsessing over a job, over a game that you're playing or something. But I do see that you're gonna be stepping back away from it. Yeah. You might tell somebody, look, I ain't got time for this. Okay, so Aries, there's some balance coming into you. Okay, they don't want you to try to make anything happen. Just go with the flow. Okay. All right, they want you to stay balanced, stay at peace. Okay. If they tell you that your check ain't ready at 1 o'clock and you know it's supposed to be, just go with it. Just what time they say, what time should I come? They say 3, just say okay. Just go with the flow. All right. That's gonna help everything just pan out for you. It's when you go against it when it makes it last longer and agitates it. Okay, we don't want to give it no extra power. All right. Okay, Aries, we're coming out of that. Okay, Mr. Aries, Mrs. Aries. Hey, Steve. Hey, Anmo. Y'all double tap that screen. Give me a like, share, subscribe, a comment. All right, get in where you fit in. Let's see what's going down for Taurus for the next 12 days. Okay. Now, all this ain't going to happen on the same day, Taurus, okay? It's just to know that you got 12 days, okay? Okay, it would be nice, if the good stuff is happening every day. I would like that myself. Taurus, you got the 2 of Cups here. You and somebody getting together. You meeting with your best friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Or maybe you married and you and your significant other are now feeling lovey-dovey towards each other. Okay, feeling very content with the relationship. Everything going the way you want it to. Okay, definitely everything going the way you want it to. Yeah, you got improvements in your finances. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Hold on, let me move this over just a little bit so y'all can see that. So the Wheel of Fortune is here saying that you got elevation coming in your money, a lump sum increase in your pay. All right. Okay. A promotion on a job, a completion of a cycle closing for you. Okay. And for something else coming in, but it's a good thing. Ain't nothing bad here. All I see is beauty here. I see love. If you're looking for love, I see love is here. If you hooked up with somebody already, I see that the relationship is getting better. I see there's contentment here, peace of mind with this particular person, including your finances. All right. Somebody getting a windfall. I don't know if you're playing a lottery or what, but they're saying things are going just the way you want them to. Okay. Your wishes are coming true. I like that for you, Taurus. Congratulations. Yeah, look at that. A lot of love here. You got security as well. What else? Okay. Yeah, you got a wish here. Okay. This is saying you got a lot of hope. A lot of hope. This is a wish card as well. Okay. So some of you Tauruses are wishing to have contentment in your finances. You want to live a better life. You want to dress better. All right. You ready to come out with your own little swag? Queen of Cups is here too. Okay. So Taurus, maybe you got a wish about being a mom, or a wish for your mother. Okay. Taurus, you want to do something really nice for your mom. All right, we got a Taurus that his mother's birthday is getting ready to come up, and you want to do something really nice for your mom. Or else you just want to show your appreciation over the years, for how your mom has been there for you. On the Wheel of Fortune, look here. Okay. So, yeah, you definitely got an old thing in and a new one coming in. And if you've been going through, if you've been having any money struggles, look, baby, that's over with. Look at here. It's over. It's over now. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. All right. This is time of money coming in. This is a divine wish that's being granted to you. All right. This is you either making some plans to take a trip or journey. This could be you going to play the lottery or going to the lottery to go pick up your money. I don't know, but there's a windfall of money here for you. They don't want you to overthink it, but because it looks like you're going to overthink it. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. This last card is the Five of Pentacles, talking about somebody feeling like they out. You ain't got no way. Well, somebody's gonna find some money. Okay. While you're out and about. Okay. On the card, it say delays around some money. It say coming in from the cold. So we got somebody here that's all right. They might have some delays in their finances. Okay. So this is telling me if somebody won the lottery, you're going to have to wait to go get for that money to come in. Okay. Whether you won the big lottery or you won a scratch off that's like, I don't know. Yeah, I think anything over $600, you have to go to the actual lottery department, building to collect. But they're definitely talking about Taurus. You got some money coming in. It might be a big piece of change. Okay. If you got a business, you may have to wait for a check to clear. Some banks still make you wait 7 to 10 days, even up to 15 days for a check to clear. Just me thinking this here, Taurus. You don't have to take what I'm about to say, verbatim, but I'm just going to say sometimes I think the bank be trying to get some interest off the money before they release it to you. You know what I mean? Okay. On the Nine of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, yes, indeed. So if you've been waiting for somebody to come in to romance you or waiting on a letter, okay, your red hot lover, okay, yeah, things are going just the way you want them. All right, you got some improvements in your relationship. I like that. I heard, can you woo, woo, woo? That's what I heard, Tara. Can you woo, woo, woo? What else Taurus needs to know about the next 12 days? Anything else Taurus needs to know? So Taurus, it look like you got love and you got money. Okay. Some of y'all going to school. Somebody's doing some summer school. Must be love on the brain. Yep. Okay. Somebody's making a head over heart decision. Okay, so somebody giving up their summer to go to summer school. Okay. Or this is what you doing, Taurus. You saying, no, F this stuff. I don't want a house full of children. Y'all gonna get y'all little asses out here and go to summer school. I'll see y'all at the last few weeks before school start. Ooh. Because you working, Taurus. Yeah, you working hard. Not hardly working, you working hard for your money, girlfriend, boyfriend. Okay. Yeah. And you're very giving. You're very giving. Maybe this is to your children. But you're a hard worker, and I also see you doing some charity work. Okay, giving back to the community. All right. Many blessings, Taurus. Many blessings. Good morning, Christina. Hello, Christina. Hello, user 1111 KKK. Jyoti! Jyoti! I love you, Jyoti. Happy belated birthday. Your birthday and mine is the same day. I'm going to do a special reading for Jyoti. All right. Jyoti say, what's coming towards regarding relationship? What's coming towards Jyoti regarding relationship? Tell Jyoti. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Well, first of all, it look like you got a social gathering here. Oh, this is you and someone getting together, but you already know who this person is. All right, it's somebody that you have a strong connection to. Yep, yep, yep. It could be your ex-husband or your husband. Okay, or this could also just end up in a marriage. Okay. You might meet this person through some kind of, they might be some kind of official too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jyoti, they say you a high priestess, girlfriend. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I think we got Taurus down here. Ooh, Leo. They saying you're going to be happy. Okay, there's some happiness here. All right. You got a nice prospect coming your way. I like that. All right. This is a new beginning for you, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you already feel this person coming your way. Yeah, you do. All right. This person may have some secrets. Tell me about the secret. Oh, okay. This person is very passionate. Okay. They have desires and passion. They could travel your way, or could be a person that likes to travel. Could be somebody that's, yeah. But this person is very balanced. Okay. Yeah. They travel and makes them, if it helps them to stay balanced. Something like that. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe this person could be. Now, this is a student card as well, but it's also talking about some good news about some finances. But I feel like this person may have graduated or may have went back to school to better further their education. Okay. And if that's not it, you got somebody young that's coming your way. Okay. This person could be an Aquarius. It don't have to be. But it looks like you have a pretty nice rest of this month. Enjoy. Hello, Annabelle. Hello, Sky. Hey, Shay. Shay! All right, ladies and gentlemen, before you're able to leave a comment, it always asks you to be kind in the chat. Okay, if you have anything negative to say, please keep it to yourself. All right, if you don't feel like that this channel is good for you, please go to the next one. All right. I don't come and let my dog take a dump in front of your front door, so please don't come let your dog take one in front of mine. And then that's metaphorically speaking. You're welcome. All right. All right, let's see what's going on for Gemini. Clear my energy, clear the energy of the cards. Sweep around your own back door before you try to sweep around mine. All right, so what's going on for Gemini for the next 12 days? I haven't been on here in over 2 weeks, and as soon as I get on here, I have to deal with trash. We ain't doing it. I'm just going to start removing people from the chat until my moderators get here and they can handle it. So Gemini, oh my goodness, Gemini. Well, Gemini, wow. Okay, Gemini, either you're going to meet somebody or you got somebody. This could be a good friend. This could be it could be a good friend. All right, male or female, platonic or intimate, but there's two people here that look like it's on the same path or got thinking just alike. You know, you got somebody that's like-minded coming in or that's around you. All right, this person could be having some fluctuation in their finances as well, maybe having some highs and lows. Woo woo! Thank you for that flow state. Flow state! Okay. They could be having some fluctuation in their finance, or this person just a little bored. I don't know which one it is. Not yet. Okay? But I do see somebody here coming your way, and they're not willing to take no anything. They know exactly who they want and what they want when it comes to love. All right? You may be getting an unexpected visit from this particular person, Gemini. All right? They might just reach out and say, hey, I hear that song, touch me in the morning. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look here, Gemini, you about to have your rendezvous with somebody. Somebody finna come pick you up. They're going to scoop you up and scoop you over. Woo. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine, for that flow state. Hey, Felicia, where you been? Felicia, I ain't seen you since last year. Okay. So, Gemini, let me get back to your reading here. All right. So, you got some money coming in, but your money coming in a little slow. But I see when you get this money, you really wise about it. You don't just take it and just spend it, just squander it off. You're really wise on how you doing it. Does that mean you a spendthrifter? I don't know, girlfriend, boyfriend, but you can tell me. All right. So, okay. You cutthroat when it come to business, huh? You don't play that. Okay. Oh, so somebody owe you some money. I hear you saying, B better have my money. Okay. So, yeah, I got me cracking up over here. I'm trying not to, though. All right, so back to this. Let me start again. Gemini, you got somebody here that feels like that they your person or vice versa. I see that you're not willing to take no anything. You got your mind made up exactly what you want. All right, who's to say? Maybe this is God, divine source, universe actually handing you your person. You say, I don't want that person. I don't want him. I don't want her. All right. But if this is someone coming into you, the person is moving a little slow. This person could be a little domineering, okay? Got a little attitude, talk with passion, make you want to lay hands on them. And I don't mean to pray for them either, all right? This person may be going through some emotional highs and lows. Could be a little bipolar as well, all right? But it's also saying on the card this could be a deceptive person. Now, let's see what we get on that. Tell us more about this Two of Cups. Tell us more about this Two of Cups for Gemini. Oh, wow. Okay, well, Gemini, I don't think there's any burdens. I don't think this person got no issues. I don't think they got no responsibility. This person free. They ain't hooked up with nobody. This person say they want to make you a happy home with you. Okay, so you got somebody. I think there's somebody from the past trying to come back. Okay. This person ain't happy. Okay. This could be one of your exes. You got exes in Texas. Okay, tell us about the Four Cups and Gemini. Let's see. All right, Gemini. On the Four Cups, okay, so you're definitely using your intuition. Oh, you know something. Oh, baby, this is somebody you was married to. Oh, my goodness. I don't think you're married to this person anymore, but they ready to come back. All right. Miss Celie, I was wrong. I was wrong, Miss Celie. Can I come back home? And you saying, hell no. To the no, no, no. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Yeah, you already know. You know something about this person. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Okay. You could be a tarot reader. They could be a tarot reader. They could, one of y'all or both of y'all are very spiritual, but somebody's very spiritual. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. All right. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby. I don't think you're going to give in. I see you blocking this person. You said, you shall not pass. You acting like Gandalf the Grey. You shall not pass, motherfucker. Look at that. Gemini, you fighting? All right. Yeah, baby. You done stood your ground. You ain't playing with old boy, old girl, whoever this is. You ain't playing with them. You shall not pass, mofo. Ooh-wee. Okay. So anyway, you might be getting a letter in, a very important letter, because that's what the card says here. All right. All right. It took a while for it to get to you, but it's going to get to you. Could be a text message, too. Somebody might rub you the wrong way, and you're going to stand firm on what you say, your decision. You ain't giving in. You're all about business. You're going to stand on what it is when it comes to business. All right. What about this Queen of Pentacles for Gemini? On the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so, all right. You finna tell somebody like it is when it comes to your money? Okay. Oh, baby, you ain't playing about your money. Okay, somebody gonna try to come get a loan or something from you, and you gonna tell her you ain't got it like that? Or you just got just enough for yourself? Mm-hmm. Okay. But it looks like, Gemini, you about to get a quick message. Something happen real fast for you. It looks like it's going to bring you into some stability. To God be the glory. I like that. All right. So I'm going to take it that you got your own business. You're an entrepreneur. Something you're doing is about to take off, baby. About to go zoom. About to take off and bring you some stability like a motherfucker. I'm loving it for you, girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm loving it. Okay. This last card over here is the Moon card. Let's see what's going on. You could be dealing with a Cancer within the next 12 days. Don't have to be. This person could be a little flaky, you know what I'm saying? Sway here and sway there. Oh, baby, yeah, it is. This person on some more shit. I got to tell it. I got to TIL it. Okay, yeah, it is on some more stuff. All right. They could have some addictions. Don't have to. All right. They could be obsessed about something, jealous hearted. I don't know. Got some trouble going on. A messy mofo. You know, you got some messy people out there. All right. So you might be dealing with a Cancer and a Capricorn. Both of them on the same page. They both on that BS. Okay. But they want you to know you got some improvements coming in, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, some improvements coming in. All right, things about to take off just the way you want them to. They say you're going to be feeling a little smug because, you know, all right, yeah. You kept your money tight like your game, girlfriend, boyfriend. Look at that, the Empress, okay? So they want you to know this is coming. You got the improvements coming, but there is some delays, okay? But the delays are there purposely, okay? Because oh, baby, you got a hater. I heard that. They said hater. So, Gemini, you look like you're dealing with a hater. Somebody watching. You dealing with a hater. I don't like it, but I just got to tell you. It could be a Capricorn that's hating on you because you're getting on your feet or you are on your feet. It could be that Cancer. It could be anybody, anybody, because you got everybody down there. I just want you to know, girlfriend. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all used to me doing free readings, and I really appreciate you for showing up for it, too. Let's go on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay, so we're going on now to Cancer. All right. I said Capricorn, but I'll be on Cancer. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you showed up at your reading, huh? You mild-mannered and stuff, being content, but you're losing some sleep, or you worried about something. Something is underlining. You guys underline worry. What is that about? Okay, you trying to make some things happen? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, whether they're good or bad. Oh, Lord. What else is Cancer trying to do in the next 12 days, within the next 12 days? Okay. Oh, you holding on to some ducats, your money? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, you holding on. You got some improvements coming in your finances, all right? You might be trying to control something. Let's see what you're trying to control. What is Cancer trying to control? Communication. Really? You trying to control some communication? Okay, but stuff is happening really fast. Or will be. So you got some communication coming in. Could be coming through love. It could be a love message. Don't have to be. All right, but there's some communication or something that you're trying to control. You're trying to temper it. You're trying to make sure it go the way you want it to. All right, what else is happening for those in the zodiac sign of Cancer? All right, you're doing some traveling. Okay, yep. You could be trying to map out a new route to go somewhere or get something. Okay, this could be also you waiting on your ships to come in, because you're definitely waiting on some money over here. Okay, you're definitely waiting on some money. Oh, good. They said raise. All right, so we got a Cancer here waiting on a raise. Okay. Yeah, this is going to put you on the map, so to speak. Okay, this is stability and balance. Okay. Yeah, all right. Have you be in a position where you can handle all of your affairs with one chick, girlfriend, boyfriend? Look at that. 9 of Cups is saying, yeah, things are working out just the way you want it to. All right, there's some improvements underway. That's what the cards say. All right. Yeah, you got a wish that's coming true. I like that for your Cancer. What else? Yeah, you're going to have more than enough to share. It's going to bring us some balance, okay? You're going to have a happy house, happy life, happy wife, all the above. Okay? I see you that juggling. I don't know what you're juggling, but you got 2 jobs. You got a little side hustle, too. Okay. So you might be doing a little side hustling between now and the next 12 days. All right, that's going to bring in some extra balance. Okay, so if you've been feeling like you might be needing to meet your ends, or else your ends been meeting, but you just need some extra money to play with, I see you doing that. All right. Yeah, I do. I see that. Yeah. Yeah. I heard for your habit. That's what they said, for your habit. Ooh, okay. What else do Cancer need to know that's going on? Now, Cancer, you might be dealing with another Cancer, okay? You could be dealing with this person right here as well. But there's an Empress here in the house. This could be you. You could be the Empress. You could be an older woman, okay, that's very spiritual, strong in your spirituality. Could be a mother, all right, a lady getting ready to have a baby. Could be an entrepreneur. All right, yeah, you could be the matriarch of the family, but the Empress is showing up. All right, and the Empress card normally says that there are some delays, and some delays are put in place on purpose. These delays are necessary. I take it as from God, Divine Source, Universe. All right. Let's see what else happening here. What's happening, babe? Okay. All right. Okay. So whatever these delays are, it's going to bring in some frustration. Okay. You're going to feel like that you've been putting in all of these hours and putting in all this effort and stuff, and that you got some influence, okay, wherever this is, where you work at or something like that. When you're trying to figure out how is everything going to pan out, you're saying, what the hell? I'm putting in all this work, but my ducats ain't meeting up with my money. All right. You over here trying to figure out, what you need to do. You don't know how you want to handle this here, all right? So instead of you saying something negative, and you're not saying anything good, you're going to stay in between, okay? Yeah, this is what they're telling you to do if you are not doing it, all right? You feel like that, dang, you don't even know if you want, okay, so you don't know if you want to connect with somebody? What the hell? So when it comes to love, you might be a little frustrated in that area too, because you over here investing in this particular person. You ain't really trying to make them happen because you feel like you done what you got to do. This person already know what time it is. Yeah, you can put in the work. You sure put in the, you're trying to figure out should you put in more work. All right, damn, you don't know whether to be happy or what. You just stuck. But I see the happiness coming in. If the card come out sideways, they're saying that the work is being done. It is coming to fruition. And then you got all of these major arcanas down here, which means that it is coming. It is coming. So I'm going to go ahead and turn them up like that. You got all of this beauty, all this love, all this happiness coming in. All right. If you want to get married, look like marriage is on the horizon for you. All right. New friends are here. Okay. Friendship as well. If you don't have a job, you got a good paying job coming in. It's going to be something that you really like. All right. That's a perfect match for you. All right. Yeah, you manifested this here. All right. I hear you talking like, what's his name on the Batman? Say how you like me now. Something like that. What is that I heard? Oh, get a load of me now. Something like that. That's what they said. All right, I knew I'd get it right. Six of Cups is saying happy house. Okay, you might be feeling a little nostalgic, might be thinking about your childhood or something like that, or you're going to have a conversation with somebody from your past, somebody that you've been knowing a long time. You finna bless them out, baby. You finna tell somebody something quick, fast, in a hurry. All right, the situation going to change. Okay, yeah, they saying, here say delays in your money, but this is also saying that there's some improvements coming in. Yes, indeed. Somebody gonna have to bite the bullet, so to speak, and I don't mean real bullet. I'm just saying metaphorically. So if you finna put somebody out, okay, it's gonna do a backlash on you. That's what they're saying. If you put somebody out, it's gonna backfire on you. Yep, that's what they're saying. This is a hollow victory, meaning that you put them out and then your ass gonna need money. I just got to give it to you the way they give it to me. All right, Counselor? Oh, wow. Yeah. So, but the way, it looks like it's the way you're doing it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. We have to be careful on how we do things because God will show up and show out and he'll fix it well. You need that person. Okay? That's on the bottom of the deck, the Tower card. Yeah. Hey, Jose, Estrella. Hey, Barbara. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all would like a reading, please donate to the channel. I appreciate you very much. All right, for all of those people that sent me gifts for my birthday, I appreciate that. I thank you very much. All right. I know I said I was going to show the gifts. I haven't really been on here. Matter of fact, we had some family emergencies, and so it was not feasible for me to come on here because I would have been distracted and it was just too much going on. Okay. All right. So I'm asking $5 per question, or you can give gifts. All right. No less than 100 coins per question, if you don't mind, or 100 diamonds, whatever this is. So Leo. All right. And on that note, I need to go back right quick before we get too far away and ask, hi, Scrap Chick. Scrap Chick. All right, let's see. Hey, Liza. Okay, so Liza and one more person gave me a float. Okay. And Divine Layman. Okay, so you two can ask me a question and I'll answer it for you. All right, Divine Layman and Liza. All right. And while you trying to figure out your question, I'm going to go ahead and do Leo. Okay, there you go. You'd like to know what your person and you are going to be. I need to understand what that means. Make it a little more plainer. If we are going to be apart or together. All right, clear my energy, clear the energy of the cards. Give me a clear and concise message for Liza. Liza wants to know if she and her person are going to be together. I mean, I don't understand what that means. You mean, are y'all going to be together like forever? Or you mean if you and your person are going to be together for in a relationship? Or are y'all going to be best friends? That's why I'm asking, make it plain. Okay. Liza wants to know if a person is cheating. All right. Are they going to be together? Are they going to be in a committed relationship? Is your person cheating? Oh, no, no, no. Okay. 3 cards say no. All right. Oh, hold on. Really? Okay, I thought the cards was upside down. Are y'all playing? Are y'all going to be together? 5 of Swords here. Okay. All right. That's nitpicking. That's fault finding. Okay. That could be wandering lust. That's what I heard. But the Knight of Wands is here. Somebody coming in for passion. Okay. Marriage. Okay. Somebody betrothed to the other person. Okay. One of y'all are stable or both of y'all are stable. Okay. This is talking about stability. So either you betrothed to this person or they betrothed to you, or this could be something that y'all did in the past life. Yeah, all right. There's going to be a lot of communication between you and this person. Somebody going to have some regrets. All right. Yeah. But this is your person. All right. That's your person. He's definitely your person, he or she. All right. 6 of Pentacles is saying that somebody feel like they're getting jilted. Okay. Check this out. All right, somebody is being shared with, but the person that really don't need it is the one that's getting it. Okay, so there's somebody sharing with someone that don't really need it. Okay, this is a sneaky, underhanded, low down person. Okay, but the person that really needs it is the one that's going to get it. Okay, so I think if this is your person, he's going to realize that, uh, uh, you know, this person over here is not right. Although they got their hand out, they're not going to get it. Okay. This might be somebody that's just thirsty that wants to be with your person. He might speak to him or spend some time around him, but he ain't sharing. He ain't sharing. Two of Cups in reverse. Oh yeah, baby, he done seen the light. Don't worry about it. He ain't cheating. Okay, but he has said that. Oh, now I understand what they're saying. Okay. Okay, this is that was a magician card. So somebody doing some. Oh, somebody doing some dirty magic. I don't like that. Oh, somebody doing some dirty magic against somebody behind, over somebody's prosperity and their blessings. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. We send it back tenfold. Hey, Sky Shadow. Thank you for those $2. $1.41. I appreciate you. You're welcome. No, you have to give men you got to give men a pass card sometime. And I'm not trying to talk about all men, but some men are kind of slow on the takeoff. You can tell them all day long that old girl is trying to do something, and they don't see it. They just see it just as, like the person's innocent. And the more you harp on it, the less they're going to believe you until you step away from the equation and let them find out for themselves. And then they come back and say, oh, you sure right. Okay, it converts to $1.41 in U.S. money. Yeah, sometimes you have to give them a pass. I got a friend. We've been friends ever since. Oh Lord, how old was my child? Well, anyway, my child was in a stroller, and we was friends for a long time. Okay, we didn't have no problem whatsoever because I believe in when people married, give them their respect. I'm not in your man face. The only person I come to see is your wife. And when I'm there, my face, I'm always talking to the wife. I don't fool around like that. I was raised in a different era, so I'm just letting you know, you know. So one day, this lady showed up. She wanted to start hanging out with us, and I was like, and I was still telling my friend, I don't know. I said, no, I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it. And she said, oh, let's just go on and give her a chance. I said, but I ain't feeling it. Oh, let's go. Ooh, okay, we gave her a chance. 3 months off into I was supposed to be friendship, this wild-eyed woman had the audacity to go and tell my friend girl husband, and that I wanted him. You hear what I'm saying? That I wanted him. And so my friend told him, say, she ain't like that. How many years we been on her? And you ain't never seen her in your face. She don't do none of that. So I got over and I went to visit one day. When I got there, he came and got in my face. He told me, he say, I appreciate if you don't come over here no more. He said, and then he said, oh girl, told him that I had eyes for him. I said, what the hell? I said, I ain't never looked at you like that. I said, and I don't even talk to you. And she, my friend girl, she took up for me. She said, I told him like, she said, but I'm telling him, he finna make a mistake. I say, and whoever told you that is the one that got their eyes on you. You see what I'm saying? You got to give a man a break sometime, right? So I said, okay. I said, I tell you what. I say, I do apologize I won't be coming over anymore, I say. And when you find out the truth, I say, uh, and then you can come holler at me. Well, come to find out, I'm riding my little 10 speed down the street, going to the store in the evening time. And one night, I was coming back from a store because back then they used to have, what they call them stores? Uh, Hell, if I can remember right now. But anyway, they used to have one of those on the corner. It, it, it was like a beer barn, but they sold everything in it, right? And it was open, like open, open. This is way before, they started coming out with the kind you can drive through. And I was coming back on my bicycle, and I seen my friend girl husband over old girl house around 8:30 at night. And I called out. I said, "What's up?" And I just kept going, right? And he called me back. So I backed up. He said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay." I said, "How about you?" "I'm okay." I said, "How's my friend?" "She doing good." I said, "I'm gone." He said, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute." I said, "What?" He said, uh, 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 "I'm gonna have a barbecue at the house." I said, "You?" He said, "Yeah, I want you to come over." I said, "I thought you didn't." He said, "Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it." I ain't say nothing. So I go back over there. I go to the house on the day he gave the barbecue, right, right. And he say, "I owe you an apology." And he say, "It wasn't you, it was her." He said, and I knew better than believe that. He say, "But she made that man apologize to me about 12 times." Oh my goodness. Because, I don't get down like that. But anyway, I'm just saying, sometimes men kind of slow, to catch on. And he said, yeah, when he got there, he said she had asked if he could come help her move some stuff in the house. And after she had got there, he told her the woman tried to pay him, to do some things, for some change. And he said, no, no, I'm faithful to my wife. And he was a very faithful man. He was, you know. And he just told the whole truth, and he said it was her, and he told her that don't ever speak to me, don't come around my house, don't even speak to my wife, don't give her a ride, all of that, you know. So sometimes men can't see what us women can see. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying men are not intuitive, but it seems like they get a little desensitized in their spirituality when it comes to a female. You got some people out there that pretend like they're helpless because they want somebody. They trying to get somebody's attention. You got. I mean, y'all know where I'm coming from. All right, so let's keep it moving. All right, so let's go to Leo now. Okay. Uh, I didn't get your message. Hey, Red Noir. Hello, Kale. Yeah. I wasn't trying to cut nobody, I was just trying to help out a little bit. What Scott say, sometimes the men organize humiliation between the women. Oh yeah, yeah. They like you got some drama babies out there. Yeah, you do. You got some really toxic men. They like to see women fighting over them and stuff. And you be like, really, motherfucker? Shit. It's 20 more, y'all, in the neighborhood. And you want me to fight over you? Okay. But I'm gonna let you in on a little side note. Here's a side note for you. When you find a woman that wanna fight over a man, chances are she's afraid that somebody gonna find out there's something about that man that she really like, and they're gonna take him from her, or vice versa. So you have to step back and look at the situation. It could be he got a good job. It could be that he treats her like royalty. It could be that he's well endowed. It's something about that man that makes her go ape city. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect it. No, you're right. I'm sorry that you went through that. Well, I think we all, experience it at least once, even if it's just in high school. We experience somebody that's not really, what we thought they were. All right, so clear my energy, clear the energy of the cards. Okay, Liza, you asked your question, but Sky, did you have a question, or we did you already? Well, rest assured, I will say this, Miss Sky. Old boy gonna get his. Okay, you can't do people dirty and don't think it's not gonna come back. It comes back, and I ain't gonna lie to you. The way these days been going, because it looks like 2026 is almost over. People getting their karma back like quick, fast, in a hurry. Okay. All right. So clear the energy. Let me now to Leo. Dang, Leo. Leo, you next 12 days, you and I don't know if you're in a funk, you're just going through some emotions, okay? All right, some highs and lows. Maybe you ain't feeling good, okay? Okay. So it looks like we got some Leos or a Leo here that's been going through something. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so that's something you need to do, and you don't really want to do it. All right. Mm-hmm. Look like you're gonna be trying to get very creative about whatever this is you're trying to do. Whatever this is got you in this mood. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna find yourself a little frustrated behind it. All right, you could have put in a lot of work in this here. All right, something you'd invested in. Now you're waiting for God, divine source, universe to show up and bless you. All right, you could be waiting on a word from the Lord, or this is a decision that you need to make pertaining to the situation here. Something you done invested in. Could be a person, place, or thing. All right. Could be an emperor. Okay. All right. Well, look like you're gonna have to travel. You'll be doing some traveling within these 12 days of June. All right. So you will be doing some traveling. Mm-hmm. All right. Or this is you making a decision to travel. You got that twice here. All right. This could also be some form of an illusion. All right. But I feel like there's a decision you definitely need to make. All right. They're saying that you got some improvements coming in your finances. All right. This is you multitasking. Okay. Trying to make sure you stay balanced. Okay. And definitely it's bringing in some balance. So whatever you're doing, it's bringing balance in. You're doing more than one thing. All right. It's bringing in some stability for you. Congratulations, Leo. Let's see what else happening for you. What else happened for Leo? Okay, 2 cards. Okay. Okay, if you got something going on, judicial system, a lawsuit or something like that going on, you about to hear back from your attorney or from these people real quick. All right, between now and the end of this month, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, so your money coming in. Yeah, baby, you about to be paid. That's what they said. They said you about to be paid. Okay. So it looks like things are going in your favor. Congratulations. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else? Okay, yeah, you're gonna be content, happy about this here. Good things happening, okay? Celebrate. It's gonna bring some balance in. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have an increase in your bank account. Cha-ching! Cha-ching. All right. Page of Cups here. You got some basic good news coming in. All right. Well, got to be more careful, Leo. They told me that you finna find out you pregnant. How the hell? How the hell? That's what they said, Leo. Okay, but you got some good news coming in. The cards say basic good news, okay? This is some good news coming in, or somebody want a rebirth, or something like that, okay? Could be a love message coming in as well, okay? Okay, but whatever it is, it's going to be happening quickly. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you ain't ready to have no children, or you just been working on yourself and you want to keep your nice physique, you might want to think about some protection. Hmm. And don't be going to buy that cheap stuff. You get what you pay for, Leo. You get what you pay for. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Sky say, am I in the right direction money-wise? Sky want to know if she go in the right direction. Okay. When it comes to her finances, is she heading in the right direction? Give me a yes or no answer. I should grab the yes or no cards. Let me go with this. Is Sky going in the right direction when it comes to her finances? Three of Pentacles. Yes, ma'am. You go in the right direction. This is saying that you halfway there. Okay, you're going the right way. All right, just keep going. Don't stop. Oh, there was Sky, right? Yeah. All right, I asked for a donation to the channel. $3, please. Or you can give me 100 diamonds. I think that's what it is. 100 in gift. Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Well, you need to meet someplace else. You need to tell them you need to meet them about 2 or 3 miles down the street from where you live at, maybe 4. Okay. Or else go to their neighborhood and go sit at the coffee shop or something. Yeah. Your middle name ain't Fool. Your mama didn't name you that. That's why I tell people, if you're not sure that you want to have a relationship with somebody, do not invite them to your house. Because you might have hell getting rid of them. They be outside making noise, throwing stuff at your house, playing music loud. Get your ass put out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need to meet them on the by and by, down the way, over the hill, across the highway, round the corner. Let me see if you gave me uh, a donation. Hey, Johnson. Hey, Johnson. How's your Johnson doing? Okay. Congratulations, Daryl. Daryl is getting married. Thank you, Sky. I appreciate you. You have a question, Sky? If you want to think about it, that's fine. I'll go ahead and do Virgo. Okay. You're welcome, Arlie. Arlie. Is it Alex or Arlie? Virgo. Dang, Virgo, you got the moon card? Hold on, if it come back out, it was meant to be. Clear my energy, clear the energy of the cards. Give me a clear and concise message for Virgo. What do the next 12 days look like for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you got the moon card again. Hey, let's see. All right, it looks like you're going to be doing some traveling or planning, okay, to make a move or planning to do some kind of traveling here. All right, you definitely is, but you're going to be stuck in a decision here. But they're also saying that your money is going to be improving, which is a good thing. All right, yeah, you could be getting a message from a friend or something like that, or be having somebody coming over to visit. All right, this person could be, uh, okay. Oh, that ain't what they said. So you got somebody gonna come by and visit you, and you gonna pull an element of surprise on this person. They saying this is a whammy. You gonna pull on this person. What did that mean? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so we got somebody here that's planning on coming to give you a visit. Yeah, you definitely got somebody coming to visit. They want you to know also that you got some improvements coming in your finances. Virgo, you got money coming in. More money, more money, more money. I have to tell you that, okay? All right. If you did any investing in something, you're going to have some money coming in from that investment too. All right. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. You're going to feel pretty good about it. All right. You're going to be in your feelings. Uh-huh. So you're gonna be having some highs and lows and stuff because you manifested this here, but you're gonna be feeling like it ain't coming through, but it is coming in. All right. Here it is over here. You got some improvements coming in your finances. You're gonna love it, girlfriend, boyfriend. Okay, here it is. They're telling you don't believe the hype. Don't get caught up in no quick money schemes, okay, or scams. All right. All right, because it looks like that somebody may try to call you and tell you if you do this, you're going to get that, okay? Well, they're saying that you're going to be finding yourself frustrated, all right, if you invest in this here, because they're saying all things that glitters not gold, but this is also saying there's a choice you need to make. There's a decision you need to make about an investment or a decision that you need to make about a job that you're putting in a lot of work on. You're putting in all of this work, okay? And you're trying to see how, if this is something you can see yourself doing for life. You no, baby. You saying is this something I can see myself doing as a career? All right. You need to ask yourself that question. All right. All right. I do see that you are trying to make a decision here, Virgo, whether to travel and go someplace. I don't know where you want to go. Let's see where you want to go. Since all these cards want to get stuck in my hand. Well, damn. Okay. Okay, let's do it then. All right. Okay. So you want to make a trip. You want to go somewhere. You're trying to make some plans. You want, and if you want to go there, but then all of a sudden you're gonna have this thought in your mind. Now that's all right. I changed my mind. All right. I'm gonna stay where I'm happy at. Okay. So you gonna stay where you're happy at. All right. All right. Cause your money's starting to get better. Okay. Oh. Okay. So you. Okay. I got it. I got it, Virgo. All right. So your money is improving. You're happy where you at. You might be thinking about moving, but now you can change your mind. All right. This is saying that you got a situation that's about to come to an end. Okay, or you about to do something with it, or something is coming to an end. All right. And you got something new starting here. Okay. Oh, sucky nah. So what is this, Virgo? Virgo, you done met your match. You done met your squeeze. You about to run into somebody, about to meet somebody from your past. Hey, hey. Somebody that was you was out in the cold with, or vice versa. Okay. But they're saying this person might be having some money issues as well. All right. Yeah, this person might be having some money issues. I pray right now for each and every person that's having any kind of struggles in their finances. I ask that God would open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that even you yourself cannot contain. I ask that God would move all blockages, every spirit of hindrance that come against your finances, where you live at, your well-being, and your peace of mind. I pray that the peace of God that surpasses understanding man will rest and abide with you in your household and your residence. I ask that the angels that God have assigned to you will walk with you and go before you and prepare the way and rebuke the evil on every hand. I ask that the peace of God that be within you, that when you lay down on your pillow to sleep, that the peace of God would overtake you, that you wake up refreshed, clothed in your right mind, in the powerful name of his Son, and refreshed. I ask that God would bind all infirmities and afflictions, spiritually and naturally, cast them out and send them back from whence they come, and apply the blood of Jesus Christ in every area that's been affected, whether it be spiritual or natural. And may there be no attacks on me or any member of my family as a result of any prayers that I prayed for anyone. Amen. Okay. So, what else Virgo needs to know? Okay, Virgo, look at that. Stability and balance in your household. Happiness. Happy days are here again. That's what they say. All right. Okay. But you got somebody here that's going to be a little jealous of what you're doing or what you got going on. Okay. All right. It could be a Capricorn. It don't have to be. Okay. You got everybody down here. Everybody. So. All right. So it looks like this here person right here might be a little lonely. Okay. I do see that you're gonna be doing some soul searching, okay? Or this is you taking some time out and doing some meditating, and I feel like you're saying, what is the next big thing, and what's the next big thing, and what's the next big thing, okay? The Ace of Cups is here saying that you got some security, you got some help coming in, that you're very much loved. All right, there are people that love you. All right, you're about to have a breakthrough in your emotions as well. Okay, there's going to be some form of a celebration that's happening with you. It could be with family, it could be with friends. This could be you just having a social event with some of your friends. Okay, somebody you went to school with. This could be you just taking yourself out as well and meeting some new people. All right. Virgo, I feel like you're a little possessive about your friends, or else you're going to be blocking somebody from coming around you, some kind of celebration. All right, you're hoping that things will go well. All right. You could also be putting up some kind of alarm system, okay, to deter a criminal activity. Are they telling you you need to do that? Yep, you need to do that. Okay, so yeah, you need to put up alarm or some kind of a system so you can deter any kind of criminal activity here. You got the devil card. All right. You may have somebody here that's feel like they don't have no control over their own life or something like that. Or you might be dealing with some jealous other people or some people with addictions. All right. Somebody could be obsessing over a thing. All right. But they want you to be careful as well. Don't be fighting on nobody because you feel like that they went out and partied, okay, and they had fun with their friends. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Remember that. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, meaning that if you can do it, and I'm not supposed to get no roughed up feathers, by golly, I should be able to do it too. And we're supposed to be good with that. Uh-huh. You go out there and have yourself a good time, but remember where you live at. All right, that don't mean go sleep with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, Sue, Jane, and Becky. That just means have a good time and bring your rabbit behind home. Okay. What else for Virgo? Okay, Chariot. Okay, so Virgo, you might have been manifesting you a new vehicle or some kind of a travel. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. This could also be that you've been manifesting you another place, a new residence. Okay. This is something that you're working on. All right. I feel like that your intuition is about to tell you which way to go and where to go, what to do. Oh, baby, yeah, definitely. There's some improvements coming in when it comes to your residence or either getting a new place to live or something like that. All right. Okay. Maybe you're trying to save your money up. I don't remember seeing the Four of Pentacles. Yes, I do. Right here. Okay, so you're trying to save your money up to get you another place. And it looks like there's some improvements coming in. So congratulations, Virgo. All right. You about to get your wish, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, Amia. Amia say, I'm a Pisces. I pray that you can cord. Please, am nice to meet you. Hi, Miss Tina. Good morning, lovely 1111. I know, girlfriend, it's been a minute. Okay, I had to go through some stuff. Let me tell you what. I'm going to go ahead on and say it. The reason I've been off the channel is not just because I was having issues, because we was having some family emergencies going on. It's also that it took me some time to do some soul searching. I've been on YouTube now, on this particular channel, 4 years. Within them 4 years, I took the last 2.5 years, and I've been doing free readings. Okay. When I started off doing the free readings, it was the likes. The reason I did that is because I wanted people to get familiar with me and know that I'm not a fake or a phony. Okay? And so I gave out more energy than what I was receiving back. Money is energy. And it was depleting me. It would cause me not to be able to go live for long periods of time because I was giving out more than I was receiving. And there has to be a balance in exchange. So I had to come to grips with, okay, this is year number 4. And I feel like that I proved myself to the point where I shouldn't have to just keep doing free readings, just to get people to come to the live, because you never know what you're going to hear. You never know when a message is going to be expressively for you. And I did speak to a few people that are dear to me, pertaining to me, doing the free readings. And they also told me, they said that, now, when you've been compelled to tell a person something, then you have to do it. I said, yes, that I'm not going to rebel against that. I'm going to go with the flow of the Spirit. Okay. When I say the Spirit, I'm talking about the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God. Okay. All right. The Most High, the Almighty. But I don't think it's fair that we have people that actually, can give an even exchange and they won't do so. And there's this one particular person, which I'm not going to call any names, but this person will come and ask me for readings and try to treat me like I'm Kmart. And I'm not Kmart. You know what I mean? This not buy one, get one free. And you have some people that come on and they actually do the buy one, get one free. And I don't think they realize by them doing that, they're actually saying, they actually are depreciating those people that come on here and give their time, and they use their gifts. It's like trying to say everything is trash. No, it's not. So the last 2 nights I decided, I said, okay, I'm gonna start back doing tarot. It's not that I actually just walked away from it, but I needed to make a sound decision pertaining to the readings. Now I said I was gonna only do like readings on Sundays, but that didn't work out either. Okay, so you should see a gift box. You should see a gift icon or a dollar sign, I think it is, or something like that. I can't remember. Right off the top, you can either give a gift or a dollar sign. I mean, gift, a gift, or you can send a super chat. I'm sorry. And if you want something that's in depth, if you want to pay me through PayPal, I mean my Cash App is $ Poetic Empress, POETIC EMPRESS 0. Yeah, you can tap that dollar sign button, that dollar icon. Okay. That's it, Sky. Okay, Amia say what? Okay. All right, Amia, let's have a conversation. Okay, Amia says she's been hearing things. We're on Libra next. Hey, Regina. Regina. Oh, shout out to my Geminis. I gave a shout out to Gemini at the beginning of the live, but I'm gonna sing a song for my Jimmies because I forgot to sing it when I did the reading, because we're now going to Libra. But happy birthday, Geminis! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gemini. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Regina. Happy birthday to you. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so Libra. Libra, you about to have an altercation with somebody? You're going to lose some finances or something? Okay, you might lose a little, but you're not going to be broke. That's what I want you to know. Okay, they're saying that you might have the upper hand in something, but at the same time, you're going to lose some friends. Okay, I see you taking a trip. All right, you're about to start off, have your new beginning, a fresh start, hanging out with your friends. Okay, so you're gonna fall out with somebody and go hang out with your friends. Okay, within the next 12 days. Okay. And you're gonna let somebody know why you did what you did. Okay, so you're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself. Not all of y'all, but there's one here. So I'm taking it. This is a young Libra. Okay, yeah, you're gonna hang out. You're gonna stay there for a little while. Oh yeah, baby, you showing your madness. Yeah, you having a baby tantrum. We got a Libra here just having a baby tantrum. Okay, after you get there to your friends, you ain't gonna leave. You gonna stay there. You staying there. You trying to prove a point. That's what they say. That's what they say, Libra. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So you trying to get somebody to see things your way. See your point of view. That's what it is. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. That's what it is. What it is. What it is. What it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I see you going back home because you done got a little horny. Yeah, you did. Okay. Now you regretting because you left and talked all that mad stuff. Yeah, you is. Yeah, you let your mouth overload you behind. Yeah, you did. You didn't think that through. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Look at you over here now. Oh, y'all can't see that, can you? Yeah. So look at you now. Yeah, you still waiting. You still waiting. You hoping your house gonna be a happy home again? Okay. Yeah, 'cause you left home. All right, and went and hung out at your friends over at Tyrone's. Is that what you did over at Craig Nim's? Over Jabari's. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. 'Cause you wanted some peace. All right, it made you feel like you were balanced and stable. But now you in want and need. Now you're trying to go back. You know, yeah, you is. You're trying to go back. Now you want to go home. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to party? You want to party? Yeah, you want to party. All right. Yeah, you want to cultivate the relationship. All right, yeah. You feeling it? You feeling it and feeling it well. So you did hang out with your friends. Y'all partied. Whatever y'all did. Drink a little bit, smoke a little bit. Okay, yeah, you definitely horny. Now you need to go back. Now you trying to go home, ain't you? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. So, all right, so Libra say, I know where the bread and butter at. I'm not finna go over here. You know the difference between butter and margarine. I know it. Look here. Yeah, now you regretting because you went to the third party to your homeboy, your home chick house and hung out. Yeah. Talking all that mad stuff. Yeah. You got to eat them words, don't you, girlfriend, boyfriend? I know it. Woo. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, somebody finna put you on babysitting duty. You got to prove yourself. You got to pick up some children. That's what they said. Boom. Tower moment. Tower moment. Be careful. I don't want you having no accident. This could mean that you're going to have an accident, or else there's going to be some quick changes, all right? Be careful. Okay. Whew. Libra, you need to get you some sleep, girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm over here yawning and this card came out. Thank you thank you, Tina, for this subscription. All right, so they're saying you tired, girlfriend, boyfriend. You need to get you some rest, Libra. Libra, you got a lot going on, okay, for the next 12 days. All right. This is saying that you might lose some money. You got some improvements coming as well and some finances. They're also saying that you're going to have a fallout with somebody and you're going to feel really justified about it. You know how you're going to go on and you're going to get your little party on. All right. This is you going to hang out with some friends of yours, okay? Maybe you could be going to see a friend, okay, to get your freak on, all right? And then you're going to turn around and go home and get your freak on again. Ooh, baby, you on some more shit. I can't even talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, but somebody got two lovers. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm. What's this song? I got two lovers and I ain't ashamed. That's an old song. Anyway, so it looks like it's gonna be some changes happening, some quick changes, but somebody gonna regret what they said, what they did. Yep, yep, yep. All right, they went and hung out with their friends and hung out. Yeah, they did. Yep, yep. But this is also saying that you got some improvements coming in. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. I see, you're gonna be content when you do go back home. You're gonna sit there, you ain't going nowhere, girlfriend, boyfriend. You ain't going nowhere. Just to keep the peace. You still gonna be picking them children up from school or something like that, or from work. All right, but they saying be careful, okay? Because this could be an accident, a catastrophe, or this could be something that I heard blindsided. Okay, so please be very careful. Something that can change. Okay. Okay, this could also be something very exciting. Okay, but they're saying because you're tired. So I'm going to say this, Libra. Because you're tired, do not get in your vehicle and drive no place that you don't have to. Because the majority of the time people have accidents is either because they're distracted or they're tired. Okay? So I'm going to rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ because I don't want nobody being no accidents. I ask that the Holy Spirit would lead and guide you. Take over the wheel and keep your vehicles, regardless whether you're renting, riding, or driving, protected. Uh-oh. All right. Did I miss somebody? Okay. All right. Let's go on Scorpio. Scorpio. I don't know why. Every time I go to say Scorpio, I hear Scorpio. I don't know. Ooh, maybe somebody is a Scorpio, you know. I ain't trying to be funny. I really ain't. But I've been hearing that for a long time. Regina say, what do I see for her? Let's see. Regina, did you send me a little old gift or something? You're right, darling. Thank you for the flowers, Regina. What do you see for me? All right, what do we see for Regina? Regina want to know, what do we see for her? What's happening for Regina? Quick message, please. What do we see for Regina? Okay, got the cards upside down. All right. Ooh, a disappointment. Okay, because of a decision that needed to be made and you didn't make it. Okay. All right. Yeah, you could have got a little complacent. Okay. Mm-hmm. Or else you had a fallout with somebody. Could have been behind some money, or it's just some kind of conflict. All right. No, this is a conflict. All right. This is heartbreak. This is you falling out with somebody because they said something or did something that hurt your feelings, or you got very disappointed in them. All right. This is you having to make a decision about something. All right. You got a lot of hope and faith in God. All right. You believe in everything gonna work out. You're trying to stay positive. All right. You could be a little bored, or this is you having a conversation with somebody. All right. You say you don't want to take no anything. All right. Okay. All right. This could also have something to do with a job. It don't have to be. Could be a relationship. All right. You're not going to accept no anything when it comes to a relationship. All right. I do definitely see some stability coming in your way. So you definitely got some stability coming in. If you're in a relationship, it's going to stable itself out. It's going to balance out. All right. Because you opened your mouth and you spoke and you said what kind of relationship you want. All right. So you're setting up some boundaries. All right. So remember, you're going to have to stick with your guns. All right. And don't change. So if you're single right now, I don't know if it's the same person coming in, but you're definitely going to make sure you draw the line. You're going to make sure you're setting up boundaries from day one. What you will and will not accept. Okay. What you tolerate, what you will tolerate, and what you won't. I don't know if that's worse than not getting any gifts on your birthday or nobody even reaching out and saying happy birthday on your day. I didn't even go live on my birthday. Uh-uh. I was like, oh no, oh no. I can't let nobody make me feel like this. The devil is a lie. I had to get up and do some things. I refuse to be low in my spirit. And you got to understand, there are some people that want you to feel like you ain't this and you ain't that. So they would purposely withhold something good from you. Yeah, I feel like you did the right thing. Last time you checked, you ain't his child. And if that's the way he treats his child, he will be a bad a father figure. Uh, yeah. Oh boy, he needed some balance in his spirit. He wouldn't. He's not balanced. You know. And sometimes people do that stuff because they seen their parents do it. And they think that's the way a relationship supposed to go. But it's not. I remember. I remember telling my husband back in the day. I told him, I pray that God continue to be the head of our relationship, and I ask that God will renew love daily. Now, this rascal didn't believe in prayer. Yeah, baby. Yeah, we're going to leave it alone. I ain't going no further. But I'm just saying, you got to know when it's time to hit the door. But the best thing to do is to stay in a relationship until you done got to a place where you're tired. When you really know that you done took all that you can, and not trying to be funny, all right, you have exhausted all your options on how to try to make this right. And then once you walk out that door with your backpack or whatever, or just with what's on your body, that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you ain't coming back. It is wise if you one of the people that keep going back like a boomerang. That means you ain't learned nothing yet. That means that you still have hope that everything gonna work out. But oh boy, old girl ain't showed you now one time that they willing to change. They not trying to improve themselves. They not valuing you as being somebody that's very special in their life. Hey, scrap chick again. Nah, I will say this. Uh, it's been it's been about 8 months ago. I put out a video that talked about um, the art of apology, and the art of apology is not just apologize saying I'm sorry. You know, you know, there's a difference between being sorry and being apologetic. All right. But if you're going to apologize to a person and you sincere about it, that takes time. It takes maybe a day or two. Sometimes it takes up to 2 weeks before you can actually formulate an apology the correct way. When a person is sincere in apology, in the art of apologizing, they're going to think about what was said. What did they say? What action did they take? How they could have took a different route. Okay, they're going to realize. Then they're going to start thinking about: is the person worth me apologizing to? Should I go back? I mean, is this somebody that I want to continue to have a relationship with? Do I value that person as being my friend, my lover, my spouse, etc.? Once you come to the conclusion after asking yourself all of those questions, then you can make a decision whether or not you feel like that this person is someone that you want to keep in your life. At the last thing that you should do is come up with a solution on how you're going to patch up the relationship and stick to it no matter what. If you say every Wednesday for the next 2 months, I'm going to take you out to eat at your favorite place, and you give a specific time, no matter hell or high water, you need to keep that because you're mending the relationship. The one that broke it is the one that needs to fix it. That is the art of apology. And when you go to that person, you don't just say, I'm sorry, or I apologize. You make a whole doggone sentence. I apologize for running over your dog or your cat. I didn't have to do that. You apologize for exactly for what you know that you said or you done. And you ask that person to forgive you. If they forgive you, after you told them everything that you want to do to make sure the relationship get back on go back in and be aligned again. Y'all be in balance. Y'all are balanced together. Don't forget to ask that person to forgive you. sometimes we apologize to people and we know doggone well we ain't did nothing to now one of them mofos. But we're doing it for our own self. Sometimes you apologize, according to the Bible, it tells you, to agree with thine adversary, if you know. But anyway, yeah, it's good to make sure that you're in the clear because that keeps anything from being backlash back on you. So, you know, you can't get all uppity and stuff and say, I don't owe nobody. I ain't. But doggone well, you said something or you did something. You might have flipped a bird at somebody. You might have licked your tongue out. You might have went in there and half cooked some food or went in there and gave somebody some water in a dirty glass. Come on out of here. But you say you didn't do nothing. Yeah, you did something. You might know that the house was dirty and somebody was coming to visit and you had XYZ days to get it together and you wait till last minute to just throw some stuff around, take all the clothes and shove them in a closet somewhere, take the dirty clothes and put them in, mix them in with the clean clothes in the dryer. You might have did some foul stuff. Anyway, let's get back to the readers. Some people do stuff. They do stuff, you know. All right. So that was Scorpio, right? Now we're on Sagittarius. Give me a clear and concise message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, I see you are making things happen, Captain. All right, whether they're good or bad. Okay, I see you got all your tools and stuff, your ducks in a row, so to speak. All right, you say you ain't gonna wait for nothing to come to you. You gonna go get it. Okay, I see you in go-getter mode. All right, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini as well. Okay, all right, and maybe in one of those are manifesting something that's gonna be very successful. But why are you over here feeling kind of down in the dumps, Sagittarius? I don't understand. All right. Yeah. Okay. You look like you're happy. You're praising. You're very successful. Okay. Things are going the way you wanted to. All right. You're getting pats on the back, the accolades. Okay. People are glad to see you. This could also have something to do with you getting some kind of raise on a job. Okay. Somebody could want you to come to work. Okay. Yes, yeah. Okay, but there's some regrets here. Let's see. Tell us about the regrets. Okay, somebody was frustrated here. Okay, somebody got some regrets behind some money. Okay, yeah. Somebody invested their time. All right, and the money didn't match up. Oh, but don't worry about it. You're going to get what belongs to your girlfriend, boyfriend. All right? They say peace of mind. Take your time. It's all coming your way. All right? So wait a minute. Something else behind here. Okay. So you've been praying about it. You've been talking to the Most High. Okay. All right. The judgment card also means that you're about to get some rewards. You're about to reap some rewards. Okay. For some past deeds that you've done. Okay. It could have come in a form of a check. All right. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, NetSpend. Who else out there? Chime. Okay, but you got some money coming in. Zelle. Mm-hmm. All right. It ain't no little piece of change. Okay, we're gonna start calling you Big Money Sag. Yeah, baby. Okay. So you got some money coming in to you within the next 12 days. All right. So you holding on to whatever this is. You holding on to your duckers. You got improvements coming in your finances. This is a raise as well. Pat on the back, accolades, getting a certificate or something like that. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. You feeling very positive. Okay. Yeah, I like that. You're feeling very positive. Yeah, things go your way. You got a new beginning, a fresh start, or this is you going back to work at the same place, or you getting a higher position. But they definitely saying that, well, you ain't got a problem opening your mouth speaking. Yeah, you ain't got no problem now. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You're very intuitive as well. You're spiritual. All right. The sunflower is telling me a new beginning. Mm-hmm. So you about to start over, start afresh with something or someone. Yeah. Okay, the money gonna be good. Dang, you got that twice. You got the nine of pentacles next to the nine of pentacles. Girlfriend, boyfriend. Yeah, the money about to be good. Mm-hmm. I see you getting some new clothes here. Feelings. Just to say you affluent, darling. Okay. Affluent. Okay. Let's see what's going on with that magician now for Sag. All right, Sagittarius. So you put in the work, okay? Now you waiting to see what come up, right? All right. Mm-hmm. Hey, the real Cortez. Oh, nah. So you put the work in, you waiting to see the outcome, and girlfriend, boyfriend, look at here. You got the wheel of fortune. Okay. I see a very lucrative outcome coming your way. Elevation in your money, that's what it says here. All right. This is you taking an overseas trip or somebody coming to see you. All right. It says completion of a phase on the card. Okay. So that's a good thing. Okay. So look at now. Look at that. Okay. Yes, indeed. You got money coming in. I see you inspecting the money and making sure it's clean money. I don't know why they said that, but I had to tell you that. I said you inspecting the money, make sure it's clean money. All right. Y'all got to know. All right, when people say money be dirty, you be trying to figure out how in the hell money dirty. Because sometimes people take money and put it in the crack of their booty and their tootie. Money be going places. All right, so you might want to put it in a plastic bag or something if you're going to do all of that. All right, last but not least here, okay, Sagittarius, when it comes to relationship or family, you got it all mapped out. You ain't gonna accept no anything when it comes to relationship or whether it be platonic or intimate. You got your mind made up. Okay, you saying you have more than enough to share, but you only want to share with one person. You looking for somebody that's gonna be on the up and up. Okay, somebody that's gonna balance you out, or y'all both meet in the middle. Okay. All right, the Ten of Pentacles is talking about you got contentment coming in your finance. Sagittarius, you got a lot of money coming in between now and the end of June 2026. So all I'm going to say is congratulations, Sag. All right, keep your game tight like your money. All right, we're going on to Capricorn now. Capricorn. I thank y'all for those super chats. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the diamonds. I appreciate you. Feelings. All right, so we got a Capricorn that's in their feelings right now. You doing some reminiscing. You thinking about some stuff from the past, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, you trying to forget about some things that happened. You trying to forget about. They saying it's good to be in love at least once and never to have loved at all. Okay. You got the Nine of Swords here. You worried about it. You've been thinking about it. It's been heavy on your mind as well about some kind of marriage or marriage proposal or somebody that you was married to. Okay, yeah, you feeling lonely at this time, or you feeling unattached, or this is the other person. All right, there's a decision here that you're trying to make. Okay, but they telling you, Capricorn, everything that glitters not gold. Okay, there's some deception here. All right, or it could be. All right, so it looks like you do have some improvements coming in your finances. All right, it's gonna bring in some stability as well. Mm-hmm. I see you're a little undecided here, but yet and still you took a step back because you want to see things a little bit more clear. All right, but you're still feeling lonely. Are you feeling like that you on a soul searching mission? Okay. All right, you waiting to find out the truth about a person, place, or thing. All right, yeah, you want the truth, girlfriend. You want the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. But you're a little frustrated here. Okay. Yeah. There's gonna be a breakthrough happening. Okay. Yeah. 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 There's some mental clarity coming in. A lot of communication as well. A lot of communication. All right. Yep. You thinking about getting married? Okay, something going on in the judicial system, okay? You got a legal situation or a document coming in, or maybe something about coming in from the police. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Okay, okay, but if you got something going on in the judicial system, when the justice court come up means it's gonna go in your favor. I see you talking girlfriend, boyfriend. I see you put okay, okay. Talking to somebody with authority, or this is uh uh okay, it could be a judge. A judge is taking authority over something or someone. Oh my. Oh wow. Well, okay. So if you had some kind of a case going on, it looks like it's gonna go in your favor, okay? A divine wish is being granted to you, and there's gonna be some improvements. All right, so you're gonna find out about some money, or you had a lawsuit or something, and it's about to come through. Okay, Sagittarius, that was beautiful. I'm sorry, Capricorn. That was Capricorn. My bad. That was Capricorn. Capricorn. Aquarius. I know Jesus loves me, but did you know that Jesus loves me? Because it seems like you're a little biased. And you can't say that you're not, because if you wasn't, you wouldn't have wrote what you did. I'm going to be kind. I'm not going to remove it unless you say something else. Because you're definitely not getting no points with God when you're coming in here justifying. Okay. Yeah. It's called self-righteous. All right. What we have for Aquarius? What do the next 12 days look like for those on the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Aquarius, you look like you got some changes coming in. It looks like there's some deception going to be happening, or some frustration, or this is you being disappointed. Could be even brokenhearted. But then right after that, you're going to get a message that's going to come in. All right? Yeah, yeah. It's going to come in quick, fast, and hurry. All right? Mm-hmm. All right? Yeah. You got a divine wish coming in, or this is you getting some money. All right? Tell us about the money. All right, where you felt like you was ass hot. Okay. So this could have something to do with a job. You feel like that you were losing a job, or you lost a job, or somebody put you out. This could be also your house. All right. Yeah, it is. You traveling all over the world or something like that. But you got some new opportunities coming in. So if you lose a job, you're going to get one the same day. All right. Yeah, and it's going to be paying more money than the last one was. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. This is you slow booging. I don't know why, because you feeling like, yeah, because you down in the dumps. You feeling down in the dumps over here. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna change so fast. It's gonna scare the hell out of you. You're gonna say, "Ooh, Lord, I thank you. You move fast." All right. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a song that say he may not come where you want him, but he always right on time. All right. God shows up and show out. Okay. You got to believe. You got to have faith too. Believe that God is. Okay. All right. And he has no respect of person. You got to believe that. He says that he reign on the just as well as the unjust. I may have said it backwards, but I said it. All right. He said he don't have no respect of person. All right. What else, Aquarius? Okay. So, Aquarius look like either you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or either you or somebody want to come in to you, or somebody coming your way. All right, it could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right, just coming your way. Could be a good friend of yours. All right, but this person also wants to offer you a little love. You know, they might want to lay with you. You know, they might want to bob for some apples or something like that with you, or on you. But I don't see you accepting it. Okay, this person got some. This person money looking kind of raggedy too. Okay, they're trying to do something to get a little change out your girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, but Aquarius, it looks like you right now you stable. Okay, happy house. Okay, stability here. All right, and if it hasn't happened, then it's coming your way. All right, I see you sticking to yourself, stand by yourself. All right, you're a lone ranger, so to speak. Okay, yeah, you are. Yeah, and you're sticking to it. You're very guarded. Yep, you're very guarded. You say you're not taking on anything. You got a particular something that you're waiting on. All right, could be a person. Yep, yep. All right, happy house, happy life, happy wife. Okay, okay. That's your stability right there. That's balance. Okay, that's what you want. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, Aquarius. The last card on the bottom of the deck is the Empress card. All right, your person could be with child, could be a baby mama, could have a baby from you, have a child from you, or this could be an older woman that's very strong in her spirituality. All right, somebody that you call your friend. Okay, okay. You could be very nostalgic on this person. I do see at the other part of the bottom of the deck is the death card. All right. As the end of a situation happening for you to have a new beginning. Okay, it might have something to do with marriage, going through the justice of the peace here. Hey, Adrian. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, y'all do know y'all get points and stuff when y'all chat in the chat box. YouTube give y'all points. 75, 100. Even if you ain't talking about too much or nothing, you still get points. All right, last but not least is Pisces. Clear my energy, clear the energy of the cause, give me a clear and concise message for those on the zodiac sign of Pisces. All right, what is it Pisces need to know? What's happening for Pisces the next 12 days? All right. All right, doing some traveling, closing an old cycle, having a new one, being successful. Some things that you're working on, Pisces, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Some things that you're working on, okay, starting to work out for you. You don't have to put in a whole lot of work like you used to, okay, it's coming through. All right, this is a Pisces that has a cat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a Pisces here that got a cat. All right, this is an odd looking cat. Okay, when I say odd, I mean he got a round face. It might be very puffy, with a lot of hair, but he got a very round face. Okay. Yeah, it's a cat. It's a cat. I know I see a cat. Y'all might not see a cat, but I'm looking at a cat. Okay. Uh, anyway, they're saying you got a lot of good luck that's coming your way. Okay, especially when it comes to money. All right. Yeah, you had some money restrictions. Okay. All right, but they telling you to just go with the ebbs and flow. Just go with the flow. Okay. You did do that. All right. Yeah. And that brought some balance back into your relationship with money. Okay. Yeah, it did. And now, if you haven't experienced this is what you're going to be experiencing. All right. All right. All right. You're going to feel like you paid a bill, but then again, you're going to get a bill. So, wait a minute, I already paid that bill. Okay, so you're going to have a little confusion in your finances, but you might find yourself kind of, robbing Peter to pay Paul. In other words, if you don't have enough to pay both bills in full, you just pay half on this and half on that so you can keep everything flowing. All right, that's doing the juggle thing. All right. All right, I see you, baby. I see you coming up with some new strength. You're going to whoop somebody's ass here. If not, whoop somebody's ass, you're going to find yourself getting some new win to have an argument or something. But there's a conflict here. But I want you to know God going to show up for you, okay? Yeah, you're going to be blessed, okay? Everybody going to get rewards for what they did, okay? Somebody about to get some karma, all right? Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I see you being very inspired. Okay, and you're gonna have the strength for whatever this is that you're inspired to do. Okay, all right. Bring out some new creations. Okay, it could be to give birth to a child. I don't know, but it's a new beginning here, a fresh start here. Having some new ideas, some aha moments. Okay, getting epiphanies from the Most High. All right. So look like you're gonna be inspired to take a trip or let's do some traveling. Yep. Yep. So let's say here you feel like that your money ain't flowing like it was supposed to. Maybe this is a job and you say, you know what, I ain't got to work here, and you want to walk out the door. Okay. Maybe that's what you want to do. I'm going to say, hold on, Kimosabe. Don't do it. All right. But they saying here that you're going to start looking for another job. If you work and you're gonna start looking around. Oh, yes, this is you looking for a house or something because you and somebody fell out. You're going to be doing something. You're going to get out the house. You're going to start going places and checking out things, okay? hmm But there's a decision that you need to make, okay? All right? But you do have some rewards coming in for past deeds done, good, bad, and ugly. All parties are going to get rewarded. Whether or not, if they did good deeds, they're going to get blessed good. If they did bad deeds, they're going to get back what they put out. Okay, that's their back at you stuff. All right, the King of Wands is here. Okay, so somebody did some cheating, some stealing, but this person's supposed to be very faithful. Okay, the King of Wands, he's a father figure. All right, but this one is very ambitious. Okay, this person need a leg up. Okay, this person like to control people. There might be a person that like to hold on to their money, and by them holding on to their money, it's also making them have some improvements in their finance. Okay, so it looks like between now and the end of the month, you're gonna realize that it's time to start saving some money. You ain't finna just keep blowing your money. Every fast you get it, you spend it. Now, Pisces, your mind made up. You ain't finna keep doing that. You finna hold on to your duck as girlfriend, boyfriend. I like that for you. What else is happening for Pisces? What else going on for Pisces? One more shuffle. All right. Pisces, continue to stay positive. Okay, by you staying in your positive place, okay, is bringing in balance. All right, you got a lot of hope and faith in God, divine source, universe. They're telling you don't be too greedy, okay? Don't become too greedy. Uh-oh. I was trying to pick that card up and it slid on the floor. Let me see, what card was that? It was the ace or something. What was it? Ace of Cups, okay? All right, you're going to have breakthrough in love or relationship with someone. Okay, this is also saying that you got some security coming in, all right? By you saving money, by you holding on, by you controlling your, or whatever these urges is, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right. And last but not least, okay, yeah, you got somebody coming to visit you. Ding dong, Avon calling. All right, so don't be surprised if the Avon lady comes showing up at your house, or you find out somebody left an Avon book at your house, or in the mailbox, something like that. But they want you to know, ding dong, Avon calling. All right, that's all I got for you, Pisces. Maybe they're telling you it's time to get you some Avon. Y'all know I do sell Avon. If you're interested, the link is in my description box. All right, if you want to go to my little store, because right now we got a good deal going on. Got some nice specials going on. Check out clearance. All right, our hearts and minds are clear. I love y'all. I thank y'all for coming to the live. All go well. If my energy is still good, I'll be back. Okay? Okay. I see y'all in the next video. Shout out to each and every person. Really? It did? Well, it's still going on strong down here. So what you saying? If you ordered Avon, okay, from the U.S., you wouldn't get it? Ah, okay. And now they don't do it door to door. They do it online. Okay, so they mail it to you. All right, and from my understanding, it hasn't changed in all this time. And maybe it's just for the U.S. and Puerto Rico and Canada, but it's like one price on shipping. I think it's $8.50, something like that. Yes, you're welcome to order from me. All you have to do is look in the description box and you'll see that I have an Avon. You'll see my Avon link. All right, highlight it and put it in your browser and it'll pop up and you'll see my little picture there. Yeah, U.S. dollars, but it may automatically switch over to your money. Yes, ma'am. All right. I see y'all in the next video. I love you. Mwah. Thank you.